Okay, let's dive right into this. Today, in our explainer, we're unpacking something truly massive, the complete feature breakdown of the Z LMS. Now, if you've ever thought about building an online academy, you already know the absolute headache of trying to cobble together like a dozen different tools just to make the whole shebang work. But what if you didn't have to? We're going to explore the sheer scale of this all-in-one platform by taking a complete journey, step by step, through building, running, and scaling an online school.
To really grasp the magnitude of this platform without getting totally overwhelmed, we'll follow the natural life cycle of your academy. First, the foundation and content. Second, monetization and global payments. Third, live collaboration and chat. Fourth, management and analytics. And finally, operations and offline licensing.
All right, kicking things off with Section 1, the foundation and content.
So before a single student even walks through your virtual doors, you need a robust, branded environment. And I want you to think about this number for a second. 44. That represents the 44 fully wired pages built straight into the LMS that are completely ready for translation. We're talking over 1,234 translation keys supporting languages like Spanish, French, German, Urdu, and even full right-to-left support for Arabic. But here's the real game changer, the language lock feature. As an admin, you can literally force all your instructors and students into one universal language with a server-side guard. It ensures a completely seamless, localized experience. Basically, you can unlock an international audience on day one.
Okay, so once your global environment is set up, you've got to build courses. But wait, you can't just have instructors pushing any random content live, right? The built-in workflow here goes perfectly from draft to pending approval to published. Administrators have complete top-down quality control. An instructor literally cannot just push a course live on a whim. It requires administrative sign-off every time. This means every single piece of curriculum actually meets your academy's standards before anyone enrolls.
And when you're actually building those courses out, the flexibility is just staggering. You can upload PDFs, PowerPoints, and Excel sheets directly. You can host raw video files or just link out to external URLs from YouTube or Vimeo. You can build interactive quizzes, drop in text, or embed custom elements. The whole works. But the one thing you absolutely need to take away from this is the must complete toggle. You can actually force a student to finish a specific lesson because, we all know they love to skip ahead before the system unlocks the very next module for them. It keeps them totally on track.
Moving right along to Section 2, monetization and global payments.
All right, you've built the curriculum. Now it's time to open up shop and, get paid. The crucial number here is 13. That's the amount of native, built-in payment gateways the Z LMS supports straight out of the box. And this isn't just about swiping basic credit cards. It's about true global readiness.
The geographic diversity here is just incredible. We've got Stripe for your standard global transactions and Razorpay for India. But it goes so much deeper than that. We're talking pay tabs for the Middle East and North Africa, Yapay for mobile wallets down in Peru and Latin America, and Flutterwave for Africa. Literally, from Poland's Palevi24 to South Africa's PayFast, there is almost no currency you can't accept. Plus, the platform cleverly leverages native APIs to support complex, recurring monthly subscriptions without breaking a sweat.
But hey, getting paid also means running marketing campaigns, right? The level of customization you have for discounts here is incredibly deep. You can generate coupons for a percentage off, or maybe just a flat fixed amount. You can set valid date ranges, cap the total usage, limited to one per user, or even restrict a discount to just one specific course. On top of that, administrators can design custom promotional banners that sit right on the Course Explore page. You can target these banners specifically to logged-in users or new visitors, complete with a punchy call to action and a copy code button. So this isn't just about handing out freebies, it's about creating real urgency and driving targeted sales to boost that bottom line.
Which brings us to Section 3, live collaboration and chat.
Okay, so the students have paid up and they're fully enrolled. This next phase is all about the active classroom experience and keeping those students deeply engaged. The integration with tools like Zoom, Google Meet, and Microsoft Teams is completely seamless, sure, but the attention to detail for the student experience, that's where it really shines. The platform automatically triggers a pop-up reminder exactly 1 minute before a live class starts, and if a student logs in late, boom, the system instantly hits them with a live class in progress prompt to funnel them right into the session. Instructors even have granular controls to ensure students can't join the room until the teacher actually launches it themselves.
And beyond live video, the asynchronous communication is just as robust. The platform features both one-on-one and group messaging, and it's all fully gated by a highly configurable role permission matrix. Students get these handy notification badges with unread tracking, and the whole chat interface uses a beautifully responsive two-pane layout that scales perfectly down to a single pane on mobile devices. You can even spin up specific community groups with Group Scopes content sharing, meaning only the folks in that exact group can see the files.
Now here is the absolute cutting edge of the Z LMS, the AI Tutor. Administrators can literally just plug in an API key from providers like Anthropic's Claude or DeepSeek, and instantly, boom, every single user gets a persistent, personalized chat window. It acts as a 24/7 automated teaching assistant directly embedded right there in the learning environment. I mean, just think about how many hours this saves you and your instructors in answering those basic, repetitive curriculum questions. It's huge.
Next up is Section 4, Management and Analytics.
See, your students are learning, they're chatting, and they're collaborating. But to run a large academy securely as you scale up, you absolutely need strict boundaries. Super admins and admins manage the entire organization with full unrestricted access. But instructors, their permissions are strictly scoped. An instructor can only see analytics, enrollments, and data for their own courses, period. The overall revenue report isn't even available to them. It's built on a strict no-privilege leak architecture, meaning student privacy and financial data are always protected from unauthorized internal snooping.
And when you do have the proper permissions, the way the platform visualizes all that data is just gorgeous. The interface features these sleek stat cards with trend indicators and native bar charts to track your enrollment growth over time. You don't have to constantly export messy data to some third-party tool just to understand your business health. The dashboard tracks user growth and revenue trends instantly, right out of the box.
But hey, it's not just about sales numbers, right? It's about student success. Using native dashboard donut charts, administrators and instructors can instantly visualize course completion metrics. You can see exactly what percentage of your cohort has actually finished, who's currently in progress, and who hasn't even bothered to start yet. It is the perfect way to spot bottlenecks in your curriculum and reach out to struggling students before they drop off.
And finally, we arrive at Section 5, Operations and Offline Licensing.
Let's talk about protecting your entire digital infrastructure. For total peace of mind, the platform features an automated, completely hands-off safety net. Every single day, right at 2 a.m., the system quietly runs an automatic backup. It captures a full database dump, your entire storage directory, and all your configuration files. It holds the 3 most recent backups on a rolling basis, so if disaster ever actually strikes, there's literally a one-click restore function sitting right there in the admin panel.
That exact same safety net applies to software updates too. Instead of those terrifying, nail-biting manual server upgrades, the LMS uses a seamless one-click update sequence. You just upload the new version as a zip file. From there, the system automatically creates a pre-update backup first, then it validates the package, extracts the files while safely preserving your custom configurations and environment variables, and finally runs additive, non-destructive database migrations. It handles version upgrades like a breeze without destroying your careful setup.
And then we have the ultimate commitment to your data sovereignty. The Z LMS operates with 100% offline licensing. Yes, you heard that right. The system relies on an incredibly secure RSA 4096 signed license file stored directly on your own server. It verifies itself locally at runtime without ever sending a ping back to an external server. No tracking, no forced remote connections, no phoning home whatsoever. You are fully, unconditionally in control of your self-hosted platform.
Which brings us to our final thought for today's explainer. When you look at the 44 translated pages, the 13 global payment gateways, the cutting-edge AI integrations, the strict analytics scoping, and the completely self-hosted offline security, it really makes you wonder. With all these features seamlessly built into one single platform, why are you still paying monthly subscriptions for a dozen messy, disconnected software tools? Think about how much easier and cheaper running your academy could be. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and I'll catch you next time.